Progressive technology has become an integral part of everyone's life. Safety, comfort, accessibility of the surrounding goods, all this has become possible thanks to the implementation of innovative solutions. Sky World Community, a large international social venture ecosystem, was created, specializing in the financing of green technologies, was created in order for the technologies in demand to come to fruition. Year after year, we talk more and more about health and the environment. Good nutrition is an integral part of this. In order to grow enough organic produce, the fertility of the soil should be increased. During biochemical research, a group of researchers led by scientist and inventor Anatoli Unitsky created the soil elixir uTerra, biologically active top dressing for plants containing soluble salts of humic acids, fulvic acids, humine, as well as the entire spectrum of agronomically valuable microorganisms. The basis of uTerra soil elixir is biohumus, a natural organic additive obtained by processing carefully selected organic waste by special species of earthworms. Only natural raw materials such as brown coal, peat, loose biohumus, molasses, honey, and others are used as feedstock. Biohumus contains a full range of minerals, enzymes, vitamins, as well as macro and micronutrients essential for plant growth and development. It is 10 to 15 times more effective than any known organic fertilizer and completely harmless in any concentrations. Why is biohumus in such high demand in today's world? Because it guarantees an environmentally friendly harvest, strengthens plant immunity and restores the fertility of degraded land, and is a 100% organic fertilizer. uTerra soil elixir, based on natural biohumus, increases the yield and quality of agricultural products, accelerates the growth and development of plants, regulates and normalizes the soil pH, stimulates the development of thousands of species of beneficial soil microorganisms, protects plants from diseases and pests. uTerra soil elixir is created through the use of carefully selected beneficial aerobic and anaerobic elements that are of utility to the soil, to the development of which the author-developed nutritional formula is applied. Fertile, untouched soil were used to create the soil bank. Before the coronavirus pandemic, it was brought to Belarus from 105 environmentally friendly regions of 5 continents of the planet. The products have been certified at the pilot site and are produced according to the specifications. They show high efficiency and can be used for environmentally safe cultivation of crops and restoration of soil fertility. When developing uTerra elixir and producing biohumus, we were guided by state and international standards, cooperating with the institutes of the National Academy of Sciences of Belarus, Russian and foreign research laboratories. Our products are already in demand. In household, grow healthy and tasty vegetables, fruits, and berries for your personal needs. In private farming, sell natural products without chemical additives and impurities. In flower gardening, select beautifully blooming plants at home, in greenhouses and conservatories. Use uTerra elixir and natural biohumus will help to increase crop yields and grow healthy, ecologically pure food. Your food will taste better, your plants will be more aromatic, and your soil will remain fertile for years to come. A sustainable biosphere cluster is planned in order to produce a sufficient amount of the product. According to the planned development of the establishment, the project is financially feasible, recoupable, meets the needs of the market, is profitable and recommended for implementation. The result will be a modern biosphere greenhouse complex of full cycle, from the production of organic biofertilizer to the cultivation of natural agricultural products, which currently has no analogues in the world. The plan to establish a company manufacturing uTerra is divided into 3 stages. Stage 1: establishment of production of organic nutrients for plants and organization of a biosphere greenhouse complex. Stage 2: organization of cultivation of crops in the open ground and organic livestock breeding. Stage 3: development of production for processing of vegetable horticultural crops with output and sale of products for the UAE residents' needs. Our competitors have been studied in detail, a qualitative analysis of the end user has been carried out. The strategy for the introduction of the product on the world market is developed. Construction of the plant will be carried out in one of the most protected legal zones, the United Arab Emirates, which increases the chances of successful implementation of the project. Stability of functioning of the project is also conditioned by support of the state, interested in complex development of the region. Sky World Community launches financing for the project on favorable terms for investors. You can become an investor in the production complex and receive your share of profits throughout the entire operation of the manufacturing plant. Find out more details on the website.
What is soil? How can we improve its fertility? Why are modern fertilizers harmful? How will agriculture change in the 22nd century? According to research scientists at Agricultural University of Hohenheim, the effects of global soil chemicalization are monstrous. Because of the abundance of mineral fertilizers, nitrates have become an essential ingredient in drinking water. And, much worse, there is not a single field near major cities where mercury levels are below the maximum allowable concentration.
In recent years, agriculture has worked the old-fashioned way, squeezing all the life out of the soil while using cheap chemical fertilizers. And failures were usually blamed on bad weather and the lack of hands and machinery. Modern agriculture almost completely lacks the notion of self-recovering soil-forming processes, and all efforts are focused on technogenic farming with getting results right today without taking into account the consequences, which eventually led to the degradation and exhaustion of the soil.
Humic acids have the property to bind poisonous substances, such as salts of heavy metals, radionuclides, aromatic hydrocarbons and others, which appear during industrial and other human economic activities. This is their main protective or ecological property. Toxins bound in this way are preserved and then slowly recycled by microorganisms and do not enter the organisms of living beings and humans.
In order to turn brown coal into fertilizer, a unique technology has been developed to revive it with the help of an association of soil bacteria. First, the coal is crushed in a crusher and then electrohydraulically treated in a pulse machine. This increases the availability of coal as a nutrient substrate for bacteria. In parallel, special grow cultures of soil bacteria under special sterile conditions. Then the crushed coal is mixed with the bacteria. Now the product is ready to be applied to the soil. In terms of its growth qualities, it is even superior to known for thousands of years organic fertilizers such as manure, poultry manure, sapropel and peat.
The experiment is carried out on high beds on clean sand in the open ground, as well as on plots of land on which no agricultural activity was carried out in recent years. And for many decades before that was a tank training ground. As a result of the experiment, it was found that even a small application to the soil, up to 1% of biohumus and, farmer's secret, potting soil, allows for a high sustainable yield.
Well, good morning to all of you. I am going to thank you for your presence here today, December 30, 2023 is here at 10 a.m. in the morning, and today, in the last day of the year, we are going to talk more about the uTerra project in these three areas, important areas. At first, we are going to know some percentage of distributing of the project. In the second term, we are talking about some questions of the uTerra. And in third, we are talking about the currently offer, okay? We are going to start. Invest in the future. uTerra transforming soil health all around the world. Let's continue. Through a Skyward community, as you know, opens the opportunity to participate in the global project and become a co-owner of the unique innovative transportation system technology, the crowdfunding platform through which anyone can invest in the development of the innovative string transportation system. And now we bring you another innovative project. Let's start. Who is me, Verónica Pucheta, Master in Skyward Community, Financial Advisor from the University Blas Pascal from Argentina, Certified SWC Speaker. I am a Regional Coordinator for the Bahamas, and I am an active leader since 2020, working with Mexico, Bolivia, Argentina since 2020, and the Bahamas and Trinidad and Tobago since 2022. I invite you today to invest in the comprehensive development of organic agriculture, receiving up to 40% of the company's annual profit. All questions, please write them in the Zoom chat room, please. And right now, I am going to share with you, excuse me, please. I am going to share with you my back office, because some important materials I am going to share with you. Okay, let's start. Please write me on the chat room if you have any doubt or any questions, please. What are the uTerra profits distribution? This new material is very, very important to know and understand. uTerra Middle East Agro Industries plans to launch production and sale of uTerra soil elixir and biohumus. To establish a comprehensive full cycle production, it is necessary to build a plant greenhouse cluster, laboratory, and carry out a number of logistical and infrastructural works. The construction is planned to be financed with borrowed funds in the amount of $20 million, and everyone can become an investor of the project, receiving in return a percentage of the profit of production on a permanent basis throughout the entire period of production. Wow, this is very important to understand. For example, $20 billion is the total amount of investment in the project. 10 million liters, the planned annual production volume of uTerra liquid elixir. And 3.17 sales value of 1 liter of uTerra liquid elixir. 31,700,000 are expected annual revenue under the optimistic scenarios, and 15 million and $850,000 is the maximum expected operating expenses for the year, 50% of annual revenue. In the course of production activities, operating expenses will be reduced, which will increase net profit. And expected annual net profit is $15 million and $80,000 and $50,000. 15 millions and $850,000 are expected annual net profit. The investor receives up to 60% if the investor invested in the first round of the net profit of uTerra Middle East Agro Industries. Let's continue, please. The percentage of profit depends on 1. Investment round. The earlier you invest, the higher your percentage of profit. In the round 2 was 55%. In the second 2, the percentage of profit is 50%. And we have some examples here. If the investor invested $50,000, for example, the percentage of profit is 50%. And if the investors invested $5,000, the percentage of profit is 37% of profit. And in the third round, for example, the maximum expected percentage of profit is 50%. But if the investor invested $50,000, your profit percentage, your expected percentage of profit is 45%. The lot size. This is, for example, these topics are depending on the invested round 1, as I said before, and second 2, lot size. The larger your investment, the higher your percentage of profit. For example, if you invest $100,000, you will receive a percentage of profit of 55%. If you invest $5,000, your percentage of profit is 37%. And if you invest $500, you will receive a percentage of profit of 26%. Okay? How are profits distributed? 100% of uTerra Middle East Agro Industries profits are distributed as 30% to 70%, excuse me, where 70% it's for SWC and investors get, and the 30% it's go with uScovery gets, okay? Let's look at a concrete example of profits distribution between investors, SWC, and the uScovery. An investor purchases a $10,000 lot in the round second or in the second round. The company's annual net profit was $10 million. Investors who purchased a $10,000 lot in the second round receive 40% of profit. The percentage of investor return depends on the amount of personal investment and round of participation. $10 million multiplied by 0.4. It's equal to $4 million. Discovery gets 30%. It's equal to $3 million. And SWC gets from 100% for a 40% to 30%. It's equal to $3 million. And this is the example in numbers that to about $10 million, investors will receive $4 million, 40%. SWC, Skyward Community, gets $3 million. It's equal to 30%. And Discovery gets $3 million. It's equal to 30%. Detailed investment conditions can be found on the site after registration. Okay? How to determine your annual profit? Let's look at a concrete example. Total amount of investment, $20 million. It is a constant value. The company net profit for the year, $10 million. It is a variable value taken as an example. Profits can vary up or down. You invested $10,000 in the second round. You determine the amount of investment yourself. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? It's very nice to see you here. Your portion in the project is equal to $10,000, $20 million, where $10,000 is the amount of your investment. $20 million is the total amount of investment. Note that the larger your portion in the project, the more profit you will receive in monetary terms annually. You can increase your portion by buying lots only during the investments round. Once they are closed, it will be impossible to increase your annual return from project's profit. This is very important to understand today to take advantage of the currently offers. According to the terms of round 2, the investors who purchased a 10,000 lot are entitled to 40% of the net profit of uTerra Middle East Agro Industries in proportion to their portions, according to the concluded agreement. The remaining 60% are distributed in following way. 30% go to Discovery and 30% go to SWC, Skyward Community. Total net profit of investors, $10 million, 40% of profit according to the terms and conditions of their round 2 of investment, 40%, and your portion of the total investment attracted to the project, it's $0.0005, $2,000. And your annual profit percentage is equal to, for example, your personal net profit, $2,000. The amount of your investment was $10,000. Multiply it's 100%. It's equal to 20%. If you don't understand, please write me on the chat. In this example, on an investment of $10,000, you will receive 20% per annum of the percentage of profit. It's equal to $2,000. To make calculations easier, Just enter the data into the calculator that is available after registering in your personal account on the site. The system will automatically show you the percentage of expected profit and the estimated annual return. You can see here, okay? And I am going to share with you some examples to think about it and compare with our proposal. What does the market offer? For example, bank deposit, you can receive a percentage of profit per annum 8 to 9%. Shares 10 to 12% per annum, bonds 6 to 8% per annum, currency 0.2 to 0.4% per annum, gold 8 to 10% per annum, silver 15 to 17% per annum, real estate 15 to 20% per annum, stability 18 to 20% per annum, and crowd lending 15 to 20% per annum. Our proposed expected returns range from 17.9% to 46.8% per annum. You are investing in real production with an established market, with long-term scaling potential, with a competitive quality product. Example, a one-time investment of $110,000 can yield $30,000 annual throughout the entire period of production at an interest rate of 30% per annum. This interest rate may be lower or higher, but according to our calculations, even under a pessimistic forecasts, an investment in the production of uTerra soil elixir will surpass, in terms of returns, the option of classical investment in securities or bank deposits. This is very important to think about it because our proposal is better than the other offers in the market, okay? What are the estimated payback period of the investment from the moment of production, launch for the net profit on an ongoing basis? 3 to 5 years. The frequency of payments, you acquire an instrument for passive profit making, one time per quarter. Your profits will be paid in one time per quarter. Your percentage of uTerra Middle East Agro Industries net profit is fixed in the agreement, remains unchanged, and does not decrease during the entire period of receipt of profit. At that, your personal monetary profit may increase if operating expenses are reduced or the selling price per liter of uTerra soil elixir is increased. When we reduce expenses, we increase profits. Optimizing production will allow us to bring greater returns to our investors. Let's continue with the other material, important material that I want to share with you. Please, 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 please. Some minutes more, please. Here is the other material that I'm going to share with you. Excuse me, please. This is some questions about the product. Oh, okay. The questions about the product. What are the key benefits of uTerra biohumus and uTerra soil elixir? Biohumus contains a high concentrations of soil microorganisms, a full range of minerals, enzymes, vitamins, macro and micro elements necessary for plant growth and development. It is suitable for improving most types of soil. It does not oversaturate the soil and improves its structure, provides plants with the natural nutrition elements, protects them from many diseases, has a long-lasting effect. Soil elixir is used for highly effective, environmentally friendly cultivation of agricultural, flower crops, medicinal plants, creating, restoring, and maintaining soil fertility disturbed by natural processes or human economic activity. Where is the product in demand? The following areas can be considered as priorities. Areas where soil are poor, for example, depleted and in need of regeneration, including desert soils. 2, regions where people try to farm organically. 3, areas where agriculture is a traditional sector but does not fully meet the food needs of the country. 4, lands areas where soils are unfertile, including as a result of unsustainable land use, as well as land where works are carried out to restore the soil, cover and increase its fertility. The main part, 97 to 98% of the produce of uTerra soil elixir will be intended to sell in the global market of organic fertilizers. 2 and 3%, for example, for domestic use. Is the product certified? Of course, currently we are working on certification of the products in the Republic of Belarus. As the market expands, the certification will be implemented in all regions of shipping that are of interest to the manufacturer. TU are registered technologies. uTerra product are registered now for the following products. Biohumus, uTerra soil elixir, and 3 liquid organic complex fertilizers for plants, uTerra and uTerra Oasis. Who are consumers of the product? Targeted audience. Soil elixir and natural biohumus can be used both for personal and commercial purposes. Let's divide TA by these criteria. For personal use, families who have a homestead private farm, they seek to grow only natural products to maintain their own health. To private farmers who provide themselves of their store with quality, delicious farm products grown without the use of chemical fertilizers. And 3, people who raise flowers at home. And for commercial use, for example, 1, creators of greenhouses They decorate facilities and events with fresh flowers. To owners of greenhouses, complexes, vineyards, deciding to produce uTerra product for growing organic produce. 3, business owners producing organic farming products who want to expand their product line after seeing what products are produced in USBC. 4, state and ministries, state programs. Oh, this is very important. Wow, this is very amazing. State programs for the restoration of desert lands. And 5, medium and large agricultural corporations. Okay, let's continue with this material later, okay? Because I want to share with you some important currently offers. Because I want you to take advantage of the currently offers. We are on the second round of investment. Remember, because we have only 19 days more to take advantage of the currently offers. When you register in our crowd investing platform and verify your identity and enter in the site of uTerra, you can see the total of the lots in offers. And currently, for example, if you take advantage of the lot by the amount of $1,000 in 10 installments of $100, the companies will activate for you the opportunity to invest and choose one package of USD technology with 100% discount. This is very important because I am going to show you the importance to take advantage of the currently offer. Because let's see in 1 minute. Because, for example, with the discount of 100, you have the opportunity to invest in 6 options. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 options in 5 installments, beginning with $50 in 5 months, and you will get 25,000 portions. 25,000 portions. And for example, with this package, by the amount of $500, if you pay in 5 months of $100, you will get 50,000 portions. And for example, with this package, in 5 months of $250, you will get 125,000 portions. Only if you choose the package of $1,000, excuse me. If you take advantage of the combined offer, taking one lot of $1,000 in 10 installments of $100, automatically is activated for you the button to choose some package with 100% of the discount. This is very important to understand, okay? And right now, I am going to share with you some other last video And next, only write me by the WhatsApp chat, okay? Okay. Oh, okay. Let's continue with this. Only if you want to participate in the promo to win the tour for United Emirates Arabs, only please scan the QR code and fill out the survey to participate in the in the drawing. Please scan the QR code, fill out the satisfaction survey, invest in the uTerra project, think about the combined offer, please, and take advantage in the last day of this year, 2023. And enter the drawing for a tour of the United Arab Emirates. I am going to share with you some last video. Please pay attention and say goodbye.
Life is inseparable from soil. It is the soil that provides everything we need to feed the plants and animals. The hundreds of billions of species that inhabit our planet, and humanity is just one of them. But the changes that human-created industry is making to the soil are threatening all living things. According to engineer and inventor Anatoli Unitsky, by destroying the living fertile soil, the immune system of the planet's biosphere, with chemical fertilizers, pesticides and technological waste from all the Earth's industry, we deplete and destroy our own health.
If you have ever dug in the ground, you know that there is a darker layer of soil on top. Take it in your hands. Knead it, you will find a lot of roots and half-decayed plants there. This is the humus layer, alive and fertile. The soil itself in its pristine grandeur. It is very important for plants what kind of soil they have grown in. Humus contains almost the entire Mendeleev's table in the form of complex organic compounds, insoluble salts and humic acids. But there is none of this in modern food. Because it is, firstly, grown on soil poisoned by pesticides, carcinogens and industrial waste. And secondly, only a few chemical elements, such as nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium, are added to it.
Okay, this is all for me. Please pay attention to the currently offer taken with one lot of uTerra about $1,000, and you will receive automatically the activated button to choose a package of 100% of the discount. Please let me know your doubts or your questions by WhatsApp. Bye bye.